Christian here, Everything Residential. Let me show you how to build this awesome TV stand behind me out of Shiplap, and it's all wired up, as you can see right here. So, let's get right into it. First things first is you need to find out where your electricity is at. Typically, there's a receptacle below your existing TV, and you could just piggyback off that. But since there is none, we're going to have to cut some drywall, as you see right here. I run the wire over to it. And then we are going to go right ahead and patch it right away so we can get that mud drying as soon as possible. I'm doing a California style patch, no tape, so I don't have to float it so far out. But I just cut the drywall a little bit bigger than necessary and have the paper on the drywall be my tape, if you know what a California patch is. But once that's done, I mark all my studs and I verify it. I had that Ryobi. It's almost like a Franklin sensor, but it's a Ryobi version, and it actually was absolute terrible. Had to punch a hole in the wall with a hammer to verify the studs were there. And yeah, went ahead and sent it. And this is also a really crucial tip right here. Screw your boards in. So always screw them in, because if you apply shiplap to drywall, you don't really know if the studs are straight behind the wall. So sometimes you can miss and not actually get a good connection from shiplap to stud. So by using these 1x3 strips, you're always guaranteed a nice solid nailing connection. We're using some, I think it's Grip Right Power Grab. It's just a glue. We just glue it right where the TV's going. Put them all down there and just go all in a row. And if you have some gaps, like if you look at the ceiling, there's a couple gaps up there. You can always go back with quarter round and solve that problem. But as you can see there, we fished the wire right up through. And once we're low enough, we're going to start framing out for the actual TV. So I'm going to go ahead and mark where the TV is going, make it all even, and then that's exactly where the TV will go if they buy a 60-inch, which he said he's going to buy. 60-inch TV, I think it was like 51 by 30 something. But this is a pretty crucial part right here. I add 8 inches. Excuse me, I had 6 inches from where the TV's at. So the top of that 2x4 from where that black line is 6 inches all the way around. And then our shiplap's going to extend another 2 inches for the overhang. But I just cut a bunch of 45s, got my dimensions out, screw them all together. Once the perimeter's up, we can then go ahead and proceed to putting the internal pieces of the 2x4s in. So as you can see right here, we're making sure it lines up with one of those 1x3s, so it's all structural. So when we hang the TV, it doesn't fall down. So you can see this is where I overlapped it right here. So it starts right here, and then I overlapped it and cut it. It's gonna come in here and pop out. So there it is, and then I don't really like the sticky stuff underneath, or what it comes with, the peel and stick. It doesn't work real good, so I always get some glue. Here's what I'm doing, the Loctite Power Grab. It's like $6 a tube, and you can just put it on there, and it's like, it's Power Grab. Grabs it pretty quickly. You see, you might drag a little bit, just keep working it throughout the day, and it'll be good. Always on the outside edge to have a uniform display. Now let's put the shiplap on. Before I started hanging shiplap, and even before I put the 2x4s up on that wall right there for that little subframe, I verified that I will use exactly entire pieces of shiplap for the TV face, rather than doing, like, let's say 9 full pieces and the last piece a half a piece, quarter piece. I calculated it so it's going to have the same reveal and it's all full pieces. Now it's really imperative that very first shiplap board you hang is perfectly level and the reveal is equal. So on all sides, when you're working your way down to hanging boards, you don't have to worry about levelness or the reveal. You just line it up with the right edge and start hanging it. Now right here I'm throwing on this L molding. It's wooden L molding, and yeah, it's pretty simple. You're just mitering it all around. Big thing is cut it big and then cut smaller to make it fit perfectly. Don't be cutting small and it not fit. Okay, about to wire the receptacles up. Before I attach this right here, to bring power to everything, I'm gonna wire them up. I pre-wire it, big white, black's always right. And that's how I wire it right there. And I just know it's nice and snug, and then I'll put some electrical tape over it. But as you can see here, we have power coming in here, and then we're bringing power over to here. And then from here, we'll bring power to the switch, and then the switch will power the receptacle. So let me show you how it's done. So I got a couple receptacles on the right here, you know, Xbox, DVR, DVD player, you know, cassette, whatever you put, you know, plug on this TV wall. Probably TV plug in there. But on the left here, as you can see, I have a receptacle. I'll put it upside down to indicate that it's like a switch controlling it. Now here's the fun part. I'm wiring this live. So when I do this, I always attach it to the black first, or my hot. So I'll touch the hot first. Once it's wired up, I then put electrical tape over it so I don't grab it or electrocute myself. And then from there, the rest is pretty easy. You just attach your white, make sure you don't grab the, you know, the screws, and yeah, you just wire the rest up, and that's how you wire it live. It's not dangerous if you know what you're doing. Throwing the last couple boards up to finish it off, and if the floor or ceiling's uneven, like I said, you just come back with some cord around and throw it all around, and it really cleans up the edges. But I think it's about time for the big reveal. Shut the blinds, and boom. Use the controller. Let's put it to like blue. Now once you stain it, the color will reflect more. As you can see over in the corner, that's the true color right there. So let's go red, or oh, that's orange. Let's go red. Kind of looks orange because there's so much white pine. But there it is, people. As you can see, I got my patchwork right here, tied into the receptacle. Everything's on and works great. Now if the customer wants, we can go ahead and put some quarter round along the ceiling due to the ceiling being unlevel, and I don't have the time to describe it. And the floor is a little unlevel, so I can come back here and put some quarter molding in, you know, as like a little perimeter border. But yeah, there it is. Super happy with it. Now he just needs to get a TV. We gotta start working on the next one tomorrow, so let's get some lights on in here, huh? So tomorrow we're working on the master bedroom shiplap TV mount wall fixture thing. So thank you guys for watching. There'll be another video of the master, but hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Beautiful day in Arizona. Oh, got some street ball going on.